You can declutter your life in many different ways, in many different areas. It is not only the physical belongings in your home that need a good sorting through every now and then. There's a lot more to an intentional life than that. This summer, I'm slowly looking at my things that surround me at home, but also I'm thinking a lot about my work life, which is my little business, my relationship with my phone, screens, and the whole internet, including social media, and the everyday things that I do and the things that I don't do but have been planning to do for a long time. So today, let's talk about work. I started my business exactly 5 years ago in July 2019 because I had an idea that I was so very excited about. At that time, I was home on maternity leave with my little boy, who was approaching his first birthday in a few weeks. I am the kind of person who tends to have an intense inner life. I mean, there are a lot of things going on in my mind all the time, and I really like to spend my time on those ideas and interests. So by that time my son turned 1, I really needed to do something with my head other than living the life of a mom. I wanted to do something. I wanted to create something. So I opened my little online shop where I started selling clothing of my favorite sustainable brands. It was truly very little. On the opening day, I had like 10 or 12 different styles, including some underwear. And my stock was so small as well, only a few items really. In Hungary at that time it was, and to be honest, it is still hard to find the kind of clothing that I really admire within our country's borders. So I tried. I will not talk about slow fashion now because it would take hours probably if I got started. Let's just say that I am really passionate about clothing that is made ethically, sustainably, and without dangerous chemicals in them. It is hard to believe, but most of the clothing today cannot fulfill any of those 3 expectations, let alone all the 3 at the same time. But back to my business now. So I opened my shop. I did everything by myself. I sourced the clothing, I built my website, I dealt with all the legal stuff, everything. The only thing I did not do myself was accounting. I also started an Instagram account and a blog to reach people, to let them know about all the things that was wrong with the fashion industry and to show them possible ways to make it better in our own lives, in our own ways. And also, I started to sell the clothes, or at least I tried. A lot went down in the past 5 years. I've learned a lot. My shop grew a bit bigger. I reached a small but kind and heartfelt audience on my online platforms. I met awesome people in the online slow fashion world. I was lucky enough to work with a few of them. And I sold clothes as well, but not too many. My business didn't get to the point where I wanted it to be. Sometimes it looked like it was gonna be, but then the wind turned and it just didn't work again. And it was a problem all along. I never went back to the company where I worked before my son was born. There were many reasons to it, but one of them was that I really wanted to give a go to my own business. But 5 years later, it still didn't work the way I wanted it to. So a few months ago, I decided to downsize my little shop to a tiny one. Basically, I decluttered it. I did big sales to be able to say goodbye to a huge portion of my stock, and I was seriously thinking about selling the remaining 2 in a ridiculous price and just shut down the whole thing. But I really love the clothes, and I really love my little shop, and I have a handful of customers that count on me, and I can count on them too, which is a lovely thing to know. So I decided, after doing some math, that the tiny shop will not be able to make a living for me at all, but I'm gonna keep it, because I love it. On the other hand, I'm attempting to declutter the stress that I felt on the many days I have not sold a single item, and I'm determined to declutter the pressure I felt to learn more and be better at marketing and at selling stuff. I just refuse to do it anymore if it does not come naturally to me. In the past few weeks, I also started to look through all the stuff that is related to my work. all the big ideas, all of my notes that I wrote down here and there, my email inbox, all of the started but never finished projects, everything. I'm still in the process of doing this, but it has already helped a lot. Next to the clothing shop, I always love to talk about minimalism and slow living, just like the way I do it here. I did that mainly on Instagram and sometimes in a blog format and also in my Hungarian newsletters. I also had a second Instagram account and a second website where I only talked about minimalism and offered counseling to those who were interested in starting to declutter their lives or wanted to build a capsule wardrobe. In my big work declutter, I shut down this second Insta account and the second website. I put everything to my main account and site, and even managed to create during that time an online course in Hungarian about how to simplify a home. But I'm struggling to find clients for those as well. I'm at a point where I don't know where to go with my work life. And I'm really tired of trying my best but not having enough results. Also, how sustainable is that financially, you could ask? Well, it is not at all. So this is where I'm at now. I have no idea where my journey will take me. I have no idea what my work life will bring. I am not at a good place with it right now for sure, but in a much better place than I was before I started to declutter everything work-wise. To be honest, this whole process brought me to the decision to start YouTube in English, because I just felt that I'm not able to reach like-minded people in my country, at least not that many. And I'm really grateful that I can be here with you today. But the thing is, I don't need to know where simplifying will bring me. I just have to trust the process. And that I do. Hi, I just wanted to pop in here for a quick hello. My partner is in the other room and suddenly I became very nervous to talk to the camera. Okay, so there are so many things I would like to talk to you about. I have so many ideas, but I don't want to rush it, as I don't want to rush myself when I'm doing these little decluttering challenges or, when I do my life. I just don't want to rush myself, so I don't want to rush this channel either. Today I just wanted to take a quick look into one piece of furniture where we store things that I don't really remember, maybe some storage boxes, and we shall see. I would like to encourage you to go slow with your decluttering. It doesn't mean that you can't do a big decluttering session in a weekend. If you really would like to and it's good for you and you're in the flow, then by all means just do it. But if you just find yourself doing 5-minute projects over the week a few times, that is exactly what you need to have a good result in the long run. So I would like to just encourage you to do the little things, and they will add up to big things, and it will feel great. So today I'm just gonna take a quick look into this, and that's it. Okay. Inner cushion that I need to wash the cover off, so it's just resting here. Yeah, I'm a bit behind with these cleaning tasks. Okay, so not much in here. Christmas pillows. Definitely don't need this anymore. This was a scarf once upon a time, a long time ago, and then I made a cushion cover of it, but now it's in a bad shape and I really don't like it anymore. Okay, so Christmas blanket. These are just storage things that I'm not gonna put back, because now that I'm trying to reorganize the whole house, I'm probably going to need them in the near future. Or if not, then I'm going to sell them. I'm just going to put this here. Have you seen that drawer there where I put the pillowcase in? So the thing is that when I declutter something, I don't think about where I'm gonna put this, who I'm gonna give it to, what I'm gonna do with it. I'm just putting it in the drawer. If it fits, not everything fits in there, but you know, the little bits and pieces, they all go there. And when I have a calm day, when I have a lot of patience in me, then I will open the drawer, take everything out, sort them through, decide what to sell, what to give away, what to put where. And that really helps me making the good decisions when it comes to decluttering, because I don't have to think about what I'm gonna do with this. If you start to think about it right away when you declutter something, okay, I could declutter this thing, but where will I put it? I don't know. I might as well keep it. So don't make this mistake. Don't think about where you're going to put it. Just think about if you need it, if you want to keep it or not. If not, then put it away and deal with it later. It will work perfectly, I promise. So thank you for being here with me today. I really appreciate that you watch my channel. I'm really happy about every comment and every new subscribers and all of you here. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet, because more videos are coming. Goodbye.